And straight away off the mark, right in the middle of the bat, starting off in similar fashion to that of last week. Right in control that time and runs it down to third man for 4 runs. And that's the problem for bowlers when you bowl to Darren Lehmann. He just teases you with a couple of misses and then puts you away for a boundary.
Well, that's right. The ball before was probably in a little bit too close to actually cut. And this one he hasn't cut. He's played it with a vertical bat and ran it down off the face. So he adjusted quickly. It's in the same position there. Maybe not quite as much better, but still a good ball there from Joe Angel. Just chopping across that one.
And that one is hit right in the middle of the bat. Good shot. 4 runs.
Caught Vaughan on the crease, got the edge.
Short, and that's put away. Good shot from Darren Lehmann. Too short from Joe Angel. And he's paid the price.
Yes, a gamble from Joe Angel. He banged it in on purpose just to see if he could bring about a false shot. It didn't get up high enough, and Darren Lehmann just absolutely blitzed this one. Be a season where it could probably make or break him.
Lehmann hoisting that away through square leg. Quite short enough for the pull shot, but he's got it away. Going to get at least 2, and that's going to go into the fence for 4.
It's well pitched up and penetrates the offside field. Be at least 3 with this. Well, there should be under normal circumstances. And Darren pushes himself through for the 3rd run and just gets there.
That's too wide and put away beautifully by Darren Lehmann.
Just can't bowl there.
He's going to need to bowl better than that. It's short and wide. And that is cannon fodder when you're bowling to Darren Lehmann.
Amazing how the game's changed in the last 5 minutes. All the pressure was on the batsmen. They were really struggling. Jamie Siddons has come in and played 3 beautiful shots. This is a loosener from Brad Williams, and even Brad Hock, who's the quickest of fielders, not able to cut that off.
That's too much width. Again, copybook cover drive.
He's going to pay the penalty if he keeps it there. Just trying to adjust the radar for length and got it too full. When he's got room to swing, and he's been in for a while now, Darren Lehmann.
I've always made the statement, if you don't quite know where they're going to go, which is half right.
That's 4 more. That is a magnificent shot from Darren Lehmann.
Well, he's just pounded that into the Pura Milk sign, just behind point. Just have a go at this. Now, try and field that if you can. It's taken about a couple of seconds to get there. That's slow motion, but in real life, real vision, that was just hit it, bang, pick it off the fence.
But that is pure class. Just runs it away. Effortless shot there from Darren Lehmann. Joe Angels kept it in very tight on that off stump, and that was only centimetres virtually wider, and this classy left-hander picks up 4 runs.
Yes, very good shot. Didn't try and hit it too hard. He knows there's a gap there. Beautifully into position and just into that gap. So often you see batsmen trying to hit it too hard. They either get an edge or hit it straight into the ground. He used the pace of Joe Angel, who's now decided to come around the wicket.
And what's he do, Barry? Go straight down the ground. Use the feet. Not quite to the pitch of the ball. And you probably canter through for the 3rd run if it doesn't reach the boundary, and it doesn't. They certainly would have run 4 if Lehmann had been fit. And that'll run away for 4 runs. He's got a lot of runs in that area. Didn't have total control over it. I think it was more of a bottom edge than a genuine cut shot. Went for the cut shot.
Yes, he wanted to hit that a lot squarer than that. It's all set up for a cut shot, and it's come off the bottom. Doesn't seem to start consistently from the same spot. And that's beautifully put away. Can't stop it. Brad Hogg, valiant dive, but in the end couldn't cut it off. So Lehmann, given a bit of room outside the off stump, has made them pay.
Yes, he squeezes those out, doesn't he? Anything that's wide there, he just goes after it, and it always tends to slide away from the fieldsman in that backward point area. So he moves into the 80s. 11 fours. And goes again, this time in front of point. A beautiful shot. Takes him onto 85.
And this is poor bowling from Julian. They've had the pressure on. Brad Oldroyd has done very well to contain the scoring. Brendan Julian's come in and 2 boundaries straight away. Beautifully placed, this one, right in the slot. Over he goes, and this could be just a couple of bounces and into the fence. So Lehmann, every opportunity he gets, he's going to dictate to the spin bowlers, and he's going to dictate the length.
Well, look at him here. Look where he's gone. I reckon he's battled on off stump, that ball. The spinner didn't see him there, but he walked across before he bowled, then went across even further so he could get inside of this and then whack it over mid-on. That's exactly what he did there. That ball's gone high, wide and handsome, and strongly as well.
Oldroyd to continue. Down he goes, Lehmann, over the top, and again, just out of reach of everybody. The placement is perfect. He's decided to take Oldroyd on, and he's winning the battle.
Well, this is a cheeky shot too again here, isn't it? He's just placement here. He's chipped it wide of the man at mid-on and straighter than the man at mid-wicket. Perfect placement. He's hit it well too. That's not a short boundary, and it raced away quickly, so he's on to 96.
Not on to perfection. Just hurt himself a little bit there, Darren Lehmann. I think he was looking to, his eyes lit up there, was short. And he's clubbed that away. He's going to be running hard for his 3 here, and he will get his 100. A very, very good 100 from Darren Lehmann. Eventually just trickles into the fence, so an excellent 100. And there's his teammates. 3 in 3 games for Darren Lehmann. He's certainly giving the Australian selectors something to think about. Andrew Hilditch is here today, one of the Australian selectors, and he would have enjoyed that knock as much as we have. 15 fours for Darren Lehmann out of 221.
And this is how he brought it up, but it wasn't really short there. You can see from...
And that's clubbed away again. Just a little bit too much room. It wasn't really a bad delivery, only a fraction short. But this man is so quick onto the back foot. He's judged it to perfection and then executed it just out of reach. Valiant dive from Simon Kadich, but he never really had a chance of cutting that off. And that's the long boundary, and timed superbly.
It's a bad ball from Brad Oldroyd. Put away in typical Darren Lehmann fashion.
Yes, that's Darren Lehmann's strength. Anything short, he's a great judge of length. Good player of a spin. Not a great deal of turn out there for Brad Oldroyd. Now, I think he might be just getting a fraction tired. Tell that his length's just starting to waver. At 17 boundaries, and 17 good boundaries too for Darren Lehmann.
Short, and that's in the air and gone. So he's picked out the fieldsman at mid-on. Darren Lehmann on his way, and that's a vital breakthrough for the WA Warriors.
Well, Brendan Julian reading it probably much better than us, although he would have had a normal mid-on in there anyhow if he had had another slip in there. But Darren Lehmann probably just getting a little tired, just trying to pull that one against the angle of the ball, and Joe Angel picking up his 2nd wicket for the day. So the end of another very good Darren Lehmann innings. 238 deliveries, caught by Rob Baker at mid-on, off the bowling of Joe Angel.